Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a drugstore makeup tutorial. All of the products I will be using I will list down below in the description box, so if you want to check them out, go ahead. Okay, let's just get started. I'll be taking the Nivea Mens shaving balm. If you haven't heard about this, I heard about this from Nikki Tutorials. So I took like a quarter size amount, about this much. I already rubbed it in my hand, and I'm just going to rub that all over my face. Oh, my brows are already done. And the product I used for this is, it doesn't have any name on it, but it is this e.l.f. palette, and I used this waxy pomade kind of thing, and then this to fill in. This palette I think was like $10, maybe less. I don't know if it was limited edition or not. I haven't used it in a really long time, so not super pigmented, and when you use it you really have to, you know, build up the pigmentation and do everything because it's not that pigmented. So it could be good for beginners if you're just learning to do your eyebrows and things like that. Obviously it's not the best, so it's really hard, like I said, really hard to work with, so it takes a lot of time, so that's why I did it off camera. So yeah, so I'm just going to take this flat, kind of like a foundation brush. I mean, it is a foundation brush. This foundation brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is $6, I believe, at Target. And I'm actually going to be taking something new. I've used it a couple times. So I'm going to be taking this CoverGirl. This is the Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I'm in the shade 710. This foundation just came out, so you can find this at CVS, Walgreens, or Walmart, I believe. Walmart has the cheapest. It's $10 at Walmart. I didn't see it at Walmart, so I got mine at CVS for like $12.99. But since I know it's at Walmart, I'll probably pick up another one today. This claims to be lightweight, full coverage makeup. This formula hydrates and includes a complex of SPF 20 vitamins and an antioxidant, and it claims that it is oil free. Like I said, I have used this before, and I normally only build it up to a medium coverage. I don't really do full coverage that much, but we'll test it out today. So this primer gets really tacky, which I like because your makeup will just kind of sink into it and stick to it, which is what we want. And so I'm just going to start going. This is also the only foundation that doesn't oxidize really badly on my skin. All of the other drugstore foundations I've tried have oxidized about 3 or 4 shades darker than I am. And it bothers me, yes, because then I use porcelain and it oxidizes 4 shades above that. And sometimes foundations, I can get them in porcelain and have them oxidize just a couple shades and it'll match me. But this foundation I'm really impressed with. It has it's like a florally sweet scent almost. I don't know, it smells really good. So, but if you're not a fan of smells, you probably won't like it. So I like to do this. I like to take it all over the face. And then I like to take a beauty blender and go back over everything.
So we don't have any harsh brush strokes. That's something I like to do. Eyelash extensions not just
I just got my eyelash extensions yesterday because I'm going to California, like I said in my last video. And I just didn't want to deal with falsies. They've been giving me really bad headaches lately. And so I just didn't want to deal with falsies. That's why. This is what this foundation looks like. I think it is pretty, almost medium to full. I think if you wanted to, you could really build it up. It has a dewy, naturalish finish. It's not super dewy. I mean, it is really dewy right here, but it's not too bad. I personally have oily skin, so I don't like things to be overly dewy. I still like the look. I think it's a pretty look. But if you have oily skin, then you know what I'm talking about when you try different foundations and they're dewy, and then throughout the day it's like you're just like dripping in grease. Nobody likes greasiness. So next what I'm going to do is take the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and I'm going to take that all over the face to mattify it. And it's still kind of sticky. I don't know why that is. I think it could be the primer I use, but I think it looks pretty good so far. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 Light. I'm just going to be taking that under the eyes. A lot of people say this reminds them of the NARS Radiance and Creamy. I would agree and disagree with that. I think the NARS one has just a little bit more coverage than this one. So well, this is like a really nice finish. I haven't used this concealer in a long time and it's looking really nice. I guess I didn't realize how nice it was gonna look. So the next product I'm going to be taking to set down this concealer is the Coty Airspun Translucent Powder. This says it's extra coverage. If you don't like smells, you're not going to like this one. It does have it's powdery. It does have a really strong scent. I personally don't mind the scent, but if you are sensitive to it, you probably won't like this product. But it does give a really, really nice finish, and it's just beautiful. And I dropped it all over my shirt. Oh well. All I'm doing today is like packing, going to the store to get some things, and it takes me so long. I don't know about y'all, but for me, packing just takes forever. I just started washing my clothes and I leave tomorrow morning. Next I'm just going to rub that off, the excess of it. It gives such a nice finish. Like, my skin looks really flawless in my mirror. Again, I don't know how it's looking to you guys, but wow, it's looking flawless to me. My eyes, and I'm going to use this e.l.f. concealer. This is in the shade light. This is their lightest shade. I don't know what e.l.f. thought was light, but this to me is pretty dark. I'm just going to take a beauty blender and blend it. Honestly, this works really well. I use this even pretty much in my everyday makeup routine because it gives such a good finish on your eyes, and it doesn't crease at all when you set it with like a shadow base. It just like doesn't move, and it's just crazy to me. That's just me. So today I'm going to be dipping into the Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. If you have, and I've hit pan a couple times. I got this when it first launched on pre-order, and so I'm just going to take this bone shade and just kind of set that concealer on my eyes. I'm going to take a angled shadow brush, yeah, and I'm just going to set it. These shadows are really pigmented. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush like so, and I'm going to dip into this mauve-ish brown shade right here. It's so pretty. I'm going to dip into that and just go right over on my lid. And kind of let this one go everywhere. You just have to really build these up. If you're looking for a really light palette that doesn't have too big of pigment and that you have, like, you like to build the pigment up, this is a palette for you. A clean fluffy-ish brush, something like this, and I'm just going to kind of buff this out. These sometimes can look kind of either chalky or patchy. For me, they look somewhat patchy. Be taking this MAC 221 brush. This is not a drugstore brush, obviously, and I'm going to dip into this brown shade right below. Here, I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to go in with this pinky, one of these two pinky shades. I think I'm going to do this pinky. And this is the highlighter from this palette, and we'll see what that does. Okay, that's really pretty. Yeah, I might take a brush just to make it more precise. Wow, that's really pretty. So I'm just going to take it on my other finger and do the same thing. And then The highlighters, I will say, have a ton of fallout on your face. So, just in case you wanted to know. Okay, so here is this. I'm just going to kind of, you know, blend it out. Okay, so I blended out just a tad. I really love how this kind of looks, actually. It looks like a natural, everyday kind of look with a pop of something in it, which I think is really, really pretty. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I might add, I'm going to take this Essence Superfine pen. You can get this at Ulta. That's as far as I know. That's the only place you can get it from. I'm going to take it on the top. While I stay home and I pack all my stuff. So that's as much as I'm going to do for liner. I'm not going to wing it out. I'm not going to do anything like that. It's just going to be a natural kind of, I mean, I just put eyelash extensions on. And the girl that did my eyelash extensions, I'm going to leave her Instagram handle in a link down below. This is the Lash Sensational from Maybelline. This is a mascara. Oh no, that's not good. And I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and kind of brush down. So I think this look is really pretty and subtle for summer. So next what I'm going to do is take this Sonia Kashuk palette. This is the Pretty Cheeky palette. It is $20 and I don't remember if it's limited edition or not, but it comes with a very great mirror. If this is like such a great size for traveling. It comes with a highlight, a bronzer or contour shade, and then a very pretty orange blush. It is very true to color, so just make sure if you're going to put it on or if you get this palette that you're aware of that. It does have a lot of pigment that comes off on these shades. Very pigmented palette. And so this bronzing shade for contouring because it's a little too cool toned for me. So I use that for contouring, which I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to do a little bit because I don't want to go like all out. You know, I'm just packing today and stuff. So, well, like, look at that. I'm actually not going to be using the blush in this one today. I'm going to be taking this Wet n Wild Color Icon. This is in the shade Pearlescent Pink, and it's kind of has a sheen to it. I don't know if you can tell. Kind of has a sheen to it, but when you put it on the cheeks, it looks pretty matte to me. And I'm just going to be taking it on this e.l.f. blush brush. You can get this at Target as well. And it's really pretty. Then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and kind of buff that out to make sure it's all situated. Now I am going to go in with a little bronzer. This is the Wet n Wild bronzer. This is the shade Ticket to Brazil. Mine is completely shattered. So anyways, this is Ticket to Brazil. Mine, of course, is shattered. If you can tell, if you can see the pigments moving, that is why. So I have to be really careful with it. And it is pretty pigmented now because it's shattered. So I like to do this after blush. I don't know why, but oh my goodness, the pigment just fell out. Okay. And it makes you so nice and bronzy. So beautiful. Okay. Anyways, that's enough of that. I'm not going to do too much bronzer because I'm already pretty like cheeked out. Cheeked out. So next I'm just going to take a tapered highlighting brush or blending brush, whatever, and I'm going to take this Sonia Kashuk palette and I'm going to take it on this side of my face, and then I'm going to do the Carli Bybel highlights on this side of my cheek, and y'all can see this is like the prettiest highlight ever for $20, and like, okay, y'all, I know y'all see that. And I like to take it like over my eyebrow, kind of where the arch is just because I like to put a little shimmer in that, and I like to take it up here. Okay, so I know y'all can see that and it's beautiful. This is what my other one looks like without highlight, and then with it. It kind of just melts into the skin and it's so nice for summer. It's like a goldish kind of sheen color to it. It's like a goldish kind of color to it, and it's so pretty. And here it is blended out. Wow, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous shade. So out of the Carli Bybel palette, I'm going to kind of go with the Goldie shade and the pink tone. I think I'm going to do pink tone and mix them. and watch this. These are really good highlights as well. And I know this palette's going to be out for a little bit. These also just kind of, you know, melt into your skin. These are beautiful. Both of these are beautiful. I think this one's a little more than this one. Maybe not. I don't know. But I think these are both gorgeous shades for summer. They give you just like the perfect amount. You can build them up. This Carli Bybel palette you can definitely build up if you want to. So yeah, it's beautiful. Next I'm going to go in with some lip color. I'm going to do kind of a nude look. I'm going to take this lip liner. It's from Loreal. It's in the shade Timeless Coral. It's like a kind of like a nude kind of lip, I guess, somewhat. I'm going to bring my thing up. I don't like about this L'Oreal lip pencil. I love that it's a retractable lip pencil. I absolutely adore that about it. The only thing I don't like is I don't feel like it's very creamy, and it's very it's almost like a really stiff application, and it does stay on pretty well. So the lip color I'm going to be using is this NYX Lingerie lipstick, or liquid lipstick, in the color Lace Detail. I'm kind of iffy about all the NYX lip products. I feel like some of them are pretty dry and some of them are okay, but a lot of the times I feel like, I don't know if it's just the ones I get or if it's the application I'm doing, but I feel like sometimes they kind of wad up on you, or I don't know. This one's kind of sticky. It doesn't, I feel like it sometimes doesn't dry down completely, and I don't know, but we'll see. It feels nice. I haven't worn it in a long time, but it feels pretty nice. So, I mean, it feels kind of tacky, not too bad. Not like, I mean, I don't think it's going to be long lasting. I think it will wear off if you're going to eat or drink a lot of things in the day, so you might want to take it with you to reapply it. I'm not really sure, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to take like a flat kabuki, and I'm just going to go into this mauve tone shade right here and just go under the tie line, or my lower. Guys, so I just realized that I didn't use a setting spray, so the one I use is the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray, just in case y'all wanted to know. I will list all the products that I use down below in the description box. So yeah, if you like this video and you like this tutorial, please give this a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you want to. Okay, bye guys!